You want to do the music?
Oh, yeah.
We'll just see what happens. I guess we can tell people that we're on too.
Yeah.
Are you are now live. So how do we have 2 people.
Really?
But how do we see? We can't see them.
I don't know.
Can they see us?
Yes.
Look, they're joining. That's crazy.
Cool.
It's cool, but you can't see shit.
I think it's the screen.
Can we flip it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wait. It says, sorry, guys.
If you can hear us, we're really trying.
Okay, so tell me how to work this thing.
I have no idea. Like how to work.
Look, it says swipe down.
Swipe down to stop.
Tap the
double
camera.
tap to flip the camera.
Oh, we're smart.
Lordy. Is this going to be better? No. Is this going to be good?
Oh my God, this is so weird.
I know.
Hey guys, can you hear us?
Like the thumbs up or something. We are so
No,
bad
you
at
can't
this
do
right
a
now.
thumbs up. They're gonna have to talk. Like they're gonna have to chat. They're gonna like ask us.
I am so new at this.
We're so new. We're popping our cherry.
Oh my God.
Oh look! See, that's so cool. I'm excited
cool.
about this Periscope thing.
Yeah, this is cool.
Cigar smoker. Oh, I know who that is.
Who's that?
Oh,
All
I
right.
know you. I know you.
We're going to get
Hey, one of you guys heart us up. Do you know how to do that?
Heart Us Up.
Yeah, heart us up.
She's talking like this other language.
I know. Jess isn't with it.
I'm
And she's
not
the one
with
that's organized all the time, too.
But not today.
It's okay. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna go with it. Oh, we got a heart. Come on, more hearts. You do the music. Come
Okay.
on, we gotta get some music going.
Okay, music.
Heart us up.
Heart us-
Come on.
Heart Us Up.
And then I think if you are an iPhone user, you like swipe from left to right.
Not letting me in the screen.
Sorry.
Rude.
Hey, you're in my frame.
You're in my hair.
you're in my frame.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. We're so happy that you guys are here. Look, we have 5 people. We have 1 heart. Come on, keep pushing it. Push the button. Push. Come on, give us some hearts.
We were going for how many?
So I'm Jill, and this is Jess.
I'm Jessica.
If everyone doesn't know who Jess is.
Yes. We both have curly hair, but mine's bigger.
She's my girl. She's my girl. We're going to talk to you guys about some like food prepping stuff. I'm not going to cook here tonight because I did all my cooking this morning. But we're going to just talk a little bit about, you know, just how easy it is and maybe about some of the things you struggle with and stuff with food prepping. But it's kind of like anything else. You're just, you have to just make time for it. Just like your workouts. And, you know, when you bathe your children or brush your teeth.
If you brush your teeth.
You just have to, you just got to make time for it, you know?
Yeah.
So, hey, heart us up. Come on.
All right.
We lost somebody because we only have 4 now.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, so if you guys could share this. And where the hell's the music?
I'm trying to get it like right now. Okay, so anyway, so what we're looking at is food prep, and there's some tips that I'm going to offer. Jill is...
I'm eating right now.
Jill is providing her food all in my face. And, you know, some other... we're going to... Basically, we hope to do a series where we can show you some different options on a budget, nothing crazy, because what I found was when I started eating healthier, I felt like I had to spend more money. And you are going to have to spend more money for some quality products, but overall, when you look at the long term, and if you prep it, freeze it, and reuse it, you don't have to spend near as much money as you thought you would.
Right.
So,
The bulk.
right. So, I think while Jill's eating, we're going to wait for another minute or two, and then we're going to get started with, like, the basic stuff.
Yeah, let's tell some people that, like, we're on, let me tell Facebook. Like I said, swipe it to the right, left to right, to share it. And then you guys can talk to us. Start chatting.
Yeah, I'm just going to play rap.
Yeah, play that rap. Just so when we're waiting for people, and then we can shut it off. So, I don't see anybody talking. Start chatting. Where's everybody from? Our 3 people, because we lost 2 already. Come on.
All right.
You want to know what I'm eating? What are y'all eating for dinner tonight? I am having some spaghetti squash. Oh, we're back up to 4.
Nice.
And then, oh my gosh, we're getting gangster on you. I got some broccoli, and then I have some chicken tortilla, shredded chicken. It was soup. But. So this is what I use. I use these.
They can't hear you yet. Wait.
Yeah, they can.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my.
Sorry.
We probably need to turn that down.
Yeah, it was supposed to be that song. I thought it was the safe version.
Okay, heart us up. Come on.
All right, we're going to find a not so mean song.
Oh my gosh. We have 4 people. Okay, I guess we have to deliver.
Let's go ahead and go.
The 4 people that are on here are the important people. So
y'all are awesome. Please share with your friends, and we will get started.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead, Jill.
So I just want to ask them some stuff. Like, ask us some questions about food prep. Like, what is the problem? What's stopping you from doing it? Anybody? What carbs do you use?
Carbs or containers?
No, carbs, not containers. He said carbs.
Can you specify what that means?
Why don't you get in the frame?
I am. I'm messing with
I don't know why people get so hung up on carbs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't count calories and shit like that. The less carbs, yeah, the better. Like sweet potatoes, etc.
Yes. So.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're good. I love sweet potatoes. Yeah. Sorry.
So
I'm in your frame again.
You're in my hair. So good carbs. So meaning sweet potatoes are great. I try to use carbs that are not going to because your carbs are your fuel, right? So you need good fuel. There's this huge thing around where all, the white potatoes, white rice, and all that is bad. I've personally cut it out. With breads, that's a carb, but obviously those are not great carbs. So I just shoot for things that have the least number of ingredients and that will give me power in some sort of way. So if it's a carb plus a protein, it's usually very helpful. Sweet potatoes, I eat mine savory more than sweet. And so those really help me. I make sweet potato fries more so than I make regular fries.
Yeah, and something that's good too? I was going to say this with the sweet potatoes. Like this morning, because I did my food prep this morning. And one thing that's like super easy, because instead of making, like, say your sweet potato fries or, whatever, wedges, just cut them all up. Like, definitely cut all your veggies up and just store them in containers at first. And then, so they're not soggy. Because my kids complain about that if I, like, make chicken, like baked chicken. And then, like, they're like, oh, it's all rubbery, like, after a couple days. But if you do the crock pot thing with shredded chicken, it lasts longer. Like, it doesn't taste as bad. And then also just, keeping your veggies in containers and stuff like that. Just do a lot of chopping. Look, there's Shalene.
I know. Hey, Shalene, girl. All right, so there we go. Normal non-custom music.
That's fine.
So as far as other carbs, again, I usually find my carbs in my protein.
That's really loud.
Okay. So anyway,
I want my Bieber song on.
No. And so anyway, for example,
I'm gonna eat while you talk.
Okay. So lentils, right? Everyone's afraid of them because they look kind of funky, but they're delicious. So it's mine. I'll put my hands in it. So, right. See this red lentils. I don't know if I can tilt this without screwing up your computer.
Let me see.
Oh, there you go.
See if I can help you out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
So I use lentils and I use them for breakfast.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's really good actually.
What do you do?
It's a spin on huevos rancheros. So if you like spicy stuff, this is really, really yummy. And I actually have a recipe on it on Instagram where you should totally follow me. Yeah. That's where I put my recipes. And so this has her 1/4 of a cup dry, so about 170 calories, which, just caveat, don't count your calories. Count them, I guess, or whatever, but you need to count the value of the food that you're putting in your body, because you can get 1,000 calories of crap.
Yeah.
And most people wonder why they plateau. It's because you're eating 1,000 calories of crap. Just a side note. Anyhow, so the carbs in here, there are 30 grams of carbs, but there's also 12 grams of protein. So I found that my carbs typically correspond to a really good protein. And so I was mentioning a second ago, huevos rancheros. the way that I make mine is I cook these with garlic, onion, habanero peppers, and if I have a serrano, and I kind of make all that in a skillet, and I'll have to make it live someday.
Yes. Would you guys like that? Heart us up.
Heart us up. I'll make it if you tell me you want me to.
Yeah, heart us up if you want us to make some food on here.
Huevos rancheros, right?
Oh,
so, I know, it's my Spanish.
That's sexy.
I know.
You're a sexy girl.
I found a boyfriend. So anyway, so you do the huevo. So what you do is after you get the lentils done, you put take an egg and you bake it on top in the oven, and you can either eat it that way, but if you want a grain, you can use like a wheat tortilla.
Nice.
And that's very similar to the actual huevos rancheros, which is a Hispanic food.
Yum.
And I went to college in West Texas, so anything that can make me feel like I'm eating bad Mexican food, I'll take it. And it's not bad because I eat it all the time. So the second one, which I'm sure you've seen a billion times.
I do that with my desserts. Like I want stuff that tastes like I'm eating like, you know, horrible chocolatey crappy food for you, but it's just but I bake really healthy sometimes. But I have a lot of
totally trying to distract you.
Yeah, you're totally distracting me. Oh my gosh.
Sorry. All right. So I know what you mean though.
Yeah. Like I want something that's like, you know, real yummy and chocolatey and
chocolatey. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you saw the description. She's from Jersey. I'm from Texas.
Like that's a bad thing.
So another thing, because you asked about carbs. So this is red quinoa. I think it comes in regular or white or something.
Yeah, and like multicolored and stuff. It's delicious.
This is good stuff, right? I like the Simple Truth organic brand only because
Kroger's the bomb.
Kroger is the bomb.
I use the same stuff all the time.
Because it has exactly what's supposed to have in it. The ingredient is organic red quinoa. That's it.
That is it.
And
boom.
And everyone's like, I don't know how to cook it. I don't know how to cook it. Stop. Yes, you do. I'm a lazy cook, and I'm going to show you how I cook it.
Oh.
Stall.
Lazy cook over here. I want to hear this. I bet a lot of folks want to hear that.
All right. So.
Guys, heart us up. Come on.
Here we go. Fantastic rice cooker. If you put your quinoa in a rice cooker at, my setting would be for white rice as opposed to brown rice, because brown rice takes longer to cook. It will cook your quinoa, and what I will do is, typically, it's not in here today, but what I will do is cook the quinoa and have the whole, I have a whole amount of it for the week, so that I can portion it out.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
And literally, I am vacuuming, cleaning, and working with a 4-year-old. So I can put the water in here, put the quinoa in here, and move on down the road, which means that then it's not an excuse to end up eating like McDonald's. No judgment, but, not eating that.
No judgment. Yeah, no, but that's the perfect thing. You just do it in bulk. Like I cooked my quinoa today. You say it prettier than I do. And I cooked quinoa.
Oh.
Quinoa.
I think I was French.
I don't know. She's trying to make it all French. Is it French?
No.
It is not French. But it sounds pretty.
I know.
So, oh my gosh, we only have 2 people. But you know what? I think people are going to watch the recording. Everyone's watching the Cowboys.
I know. Go Cowboys. I love you guys. Cool. So,
okay. So I did my quinoa today, a big batch of it, and then I did a big batch of my brown rice, and then I cut all my vegetables. I actually made Jess something for breakfast. I made these yummy muffins. They're lemon, chia seed, muffins.
Okay, so here's one thing. If you follow me, you know one of the things I'm horrible at is lying. So I do not want to hurt your feelings. Do you really want me to taste this?
Yeah, once you taste it, girl, be honest. I know my shit's the bomb.
Tell you. If her shit's not the bomb, I'm gonna tell you. Awesome. Okay, let's see.
Okay, go ahead. Show the people. Show them your reaction. Shut up. Okay, so she likes lemon stuff. I don't like lemon stuff, but I
oh my
like
god.
These. Look at these.
What's in it?
Oh my gosh, they're so good. I actually made it with quinoa, and then you take it's not flour. It doesn't have any flour. It's quinoa.
What?
And it's oats, like oatmeal, and you grind it up to make it like a flour material, I was going to say.
Batter.
Whatever. Yeah, you make it like, yeah, it's so good. So
That's
good. I'm not going to tell all my secrets, but yeah.
Eventually
I will. But it's
That's
super
awesome.
good. And like, you know, Madison tried it. My older daughter, she's 15. She didn't like it because she don't like texture, and it's got chia seed in it, which is super good for you. Superfood.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm gonna eat all these before the broadcast. That's good.
Can you guys hear us okay? Is everything good?
Thumbs up, something.
You got anything to ask us? Anybody? Any of the 2 people that are on here? We're so happy that you're here. I don't know why it keeps flickering like that. Like this weird green, like Wicked Witch of the West.
We are so ADD.
Yeah, we're really ADD, but it's okay. We're entertaining.
Yeah?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I didn't cook my meat, though, today.
Okay.
The only meat I cooked was this, like, sausage. There's my Jersey again. Sausage. So I cooked my sausage, and I made, like, these little egg omelet things. I'm sure you've seen them before in, like, muffin tins. So it came out super good, and I'll have to post that recipe. But, you know, my kids can just grab them and go, and in the morning and stuff like that, just heat it up and go. And that's what the point of these muffins were, too. But don't bite my hand off. But my older one didn't like it, and the little one, I don't know, she didn't try them yet. So, but I think they're super good. And Jess is, like, devouring all of them.
Oh, God. And I feel bad because I'm just going to be a real person and just drink wine with it. Let's just be honest.
Drinking wine and having breakfast lemon muffins. Okay, so what do you got? What else?
Okay, so
I want some people to ask us some questions.
I
here.
Well, I just want to throw out some things, and then anything we don't cover, maybe to ask, and then we can hit on that next week. So
for sure,
the biggest. So I wish I could flicker past my before. Ooh, I can do my before and after picture real quick.
Ooh, yeah.
So I used to be about 275 pounds. 278 the day I delivered my youngest daughter.
Damn, girl.
I know I had a big ass. I still have a big ass. But it's not as big as that.
I got a big ass.
No, not like mine, girl.
We took that ass.
No.
It's a black girl.
Yeah, mine was pretty out of control. Like, it took up a whole zip code. And so what I did was I decided to eat better. But eating better, to me, I like food, if you can't tell. Food is delicious. And so I didn't want to sacrifice yummy food for, like, a pant size. So what I started to do was to find options for food. My friends always call them fake it. So options for food where it looks like a chocolate bar, but it's really made with is it Kikoa, the little nubs, the carob chips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so little things that you can do, which I have an ebook that I'm going to release probably the end of the month.
Nice.
The first 10 copies will be free, and the rest will have price associated with it that I haven't made yet. But it'll have the fakeums. Things where...
I like that. Fakeums.
Fakeums.
I like
Not that kind of fakeums.
I do like real stuff.
Hey,
family show.
Family show. Okay,
Family
so
show.
the fakeums, as related to food, what I was doing was looking at ways, like, I like to eat spaghetti, but like what Jill had over here, spaghetti squash.
Oh, yeah. And I made a shit ton of that today, too.
Yeah, and so, with having the things where your kids are like, this is delicious. They don't know that they're eating a vegetable.
No.
And so that's why I did the fakeums. Just in case you needed to see this awfulness, this would be me. If it comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Damn, girl.
I know.
Is that you and Tony Horton?
It's me and Tony Horton, the P90X guy. And I swear, even though he wouldn't say it, he could barely get his arm around my shoulder. I was so huge, right?
Damn, girl, you look good now.
Oh, well, thank you. Shit. I got a waist.
You gonna show everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kidding me? Okay.
Let's show everybody.
Rocking stuff.
I don't know.
Yes. So, this didn't exist because I ate all the carbs in the world. So, I had to stop doing that. And... broccoli. That's what
All right.
My bananas yo shirt. And
bananas, yo.
So it was. You're eating my muffin.
I am gonna eat your muffin.
I was able. Oh, this was another one actually. Jill doesn't have a lot of before and afters because she wasn't a huge girl like I was.
I was big here. I'll find me some.
See that? And again, I was a college athlete and I worked out all the time, but the issue wasn't working out. I was doing 2-a-days and still going up in weight. All that it came down to was a matter of sticking to a meal plan. And I hate with a passion the word diet. Is not a diet plan, is a life plan. Your diet is the stuff that you eat.
Let me stop you for 1 second.
Okay, go ahead.
This is what I was thinking about today too, is that a lot of times people think that meal prep is like, I know my daughter said this too, she's like, I don't want to eat the same thing every day. Well, that's the whole thing. You just make these like certain main ingredients and then you can just mix it up. But as long as you have those main components, right, then you can just, make up different things.
Right.
Like I think I have some stuff on here too.
So
on this, because look at all the little questions or things people say. Like they're like, that's amazing. I wish I could do that. Wow, you are so organized. Can I come to your house? Can you come to my house and do that for me? People ask me that all the time.
And if you will send me a plane ticket, totally, I'll hook you up.
I won't even do that for people around here unless you're going to pay me big money.
Money and a plane ticket.
Because I'm going to be in my damn kitchen all day if I'm cooking for my family and your family. And that's another thing, too. It's like, we can do it. Why can't anybody else? Just take a couple hours, during the weekend. And that's the whole thing. It's like, you just save so much time just getting it done.
Forget time. I brought this to show you something that I made for the week. It's actually from a book by Autumn Calabrese called Fixate, which is an awesome book and recipe thingy.
What did I hit?
I don't know.
I hit the side button. Okay, there we go.
Are we muted?
No, I think we're good.
Can you hear us? Can you just thumbs up or whatever?
No, they have to type. They can't.
Can you type and say yes?
They can heart us up. That would be nice.
Can they say something so they can hear us?
Yeah. Does anybody want to say something?
Well, then make sure they can still hear us.
Yeah, I think they could still hear us.
Because I thought we hit a mute button.
Because typically people will complain,
excuse
me, if they can't hear you or see you.
1 second, we're having a technical difficulty, of course.
What are you doing?
I thought it muted.
I don't think it did.
Okay.
Oh, right here?
Nope, not muted. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Just kidding. JK. So, there's this awesome book. I don't know if you've heard about a program called the 21 Day Fix, but it's called Fixate. And its focus is around foods. And speaking of, we were just talking a minute ago about carbs. Fabulous recipe, sweet potato fries. It's in the very back of the book. So I make things that my child, she's 4. She says, well, one, she loves broccoli.
She loves Miss Jill's green beans.
We're not going to talk about those yet.
Oh,
so
sorry.
Not that I'm bitter. But I made this basically a stir fry yesterday where it was quinoa, diced chicken, bell pepper. I think I used red and yellow bell pepper. Probably onion and garlic because that's like the Creole Trinity. And
yeah, for
whatever.
Sure.
And so, or part of the Creole Trinity. And anyway, I made it and she was eating it out of the pan when it cooled off, thank God, because she just liked the way it tasted. She doesn't know the difference. If she doesn't always eat bread or white rice, or she's not going to know.
Right.
And so she thinks quinoa is just yummy.
Yeah.
And,
they're going to eat what we give them. And see, and that's really important too. So to get the kids involved in the kitchen and stuff like that.
Oh my goodness.
I know my kids love to cook, and I love them to be a part of it because, it's teaching them some life skills.
Mm-hmm. And mine loves to cook. She gets her step stool. It's time to go.
Yeah.
And if it works out for some single, or for parents at all, who would like to see that, because I know, I'm so sorry talking about my mouthful. It's so rude, but it's
so
really
rude.
Good. It's a really good muffin.
Okay, that's okay then.
Anyway,
because I made it.
She did. So, I think we could do a session one time. If you guys were interested, you have to heart, respond, or something.
Definitely heart us up.
Because
you can heart up the recording.
Ooh,
they
nice.
can do that. Yeah.
Heart it up to let us know if you want to see some of the ways that you can integrate your kids into cooking. Just a very simple example is yesterday we made breakfast, and she really wants to help. So I watched her. She used the kitchen scissors to cut the bacon. Again, I'm not a perfect eater. I'm gonna eat some bacon. I'm Texan. Just be real. And I don't get turkey, just bacon.
Really? I get the Applegate Farms bacon. Oh my gosh. It's so good, and my kids don't even know the difference. They're like, this is healthy? And I'm like, yes.
So I'm going to be sexist. I get slab bacon. It already has like pepper and stuff on it. It's this thick. It's delicious. But I do it like once a month.
Is it greasy?
It can be, but you can trim some of the fat. And you can also, let's
see if I can
like block the grease. But it's not going to be as healthy as other things. But I figure if I eat really healthy.
She's trying to elevate us.
I guess
not. Okay, I'll just hold it.
Then you can still get... you can still have bacon. You have to cut bacon and eggs and all those things out that everyone's always... I don't believe in restricting your diet. I do think that elimination works. But restricting it, all you're going to do is go back and binge.
Yeah.
So,
you don't want to do that.
I know.
Moderation,
All ADD. So anyway, here's back to my meal prep. So... So what is this business?
It smells good.
It's pretty I can cuss. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's our show.
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want.
Pretty damn good. So what?
I feel like it's our show. We can do whatever
I thought about it. I was like, isn't it? So what I did was, the reason I love this is because you can have it cold or hot. And so if you're an office worker or if you're a busy person and you just want to have stuff and you want to have it quick and easy.
Yes, that is the key, to have all that shit prepared and just have it in your fridge and just take it the hell out.
Now, I guess there's two ways to portion. So one way to portion is to get a big old Pyrex like this. There's the Texan. A big old Pyrex. Like
Such a hick.
I know. And to prepare whatever it is and to put it all in one container, then scoop out during the week. I have found personally when I do that, even though I did it for this, I'm going to spoon it out later. It's harder for me to remember when I'm hungry or whatever to go back to the big old Pyrex. So I use instead. I'm like a jumping bean.
You are a jumping bean.
I know.
It's okay.
Everything was all over the place.
It's totally cool.
We'll get it better next time.
Hey, I think it's going pretty good.
Cherry Poppin. It's not perfect. So
nothing's perfect, girl.
So
we're having fun.
I have these fun things, right? These are containers.
That's very pretty.
Thank you. I don't know where I got this.
It's like me. I'm like a rainbow.
Really?
I'm like a firecracker.
Really?
Yeah, really. I'm so sparkly. I'm like a rainbow.
So
like
on our portion
I'm
control,
a unicorn.
I'm not going to respond to her. So portion control. So what I do is I take all of this wonderful quinoa salad. And then I portion it into the different amounts. And those little Ziploc ones that you can use are awesome as well because they're smaller. But that way you have everything already spread out. Another thing that I do is, for me, prepping beyond 3 days is really pushing it because I feel like my protein starts to taste like crap.
Well, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So prepare all the other stuff. Yes, and eat the last crumb of the muffin. But yes, prepare all the other stuff and then do your meat or your fish like that day. See, it's that good. I cook that good. I bake that good.
I eat that good.
Yeah.
So I try
But at least 3 days is something. And that
3
really
days
helps.
To get through hump day is a big deal because you're getting towards the weekend, you're going to have a happy hour and all this stuff. But
yeah, definitely have a cheat meal day.
Right.
Be good like all week and then like pick Friday or Saturday. That's what I did in the beginning of my weight loss journey.
But there's a cheat meal and there's just cheating.
It's true.
So don't cheat. Because when I cheated, I was 278 pounds. Just put that out there.
Hey, here's my fat picture. I found it. I don't know if y'all can see that. See? Before, after. Yay. Happy. Depressed. Happy.
I love it.
I love it too.
I was depressed and,
Yeah,
but,
it sucked, man. But feed yourself the right stuff and, you love yourself. Eat like you love yourself, right?
Eat like you love yourself.
That's right.
I eat a lot then.
But you eat a lot of good stuff?
I do. So for this is something where it may look complicated in trying to look it up on Pinterest. I love me some Pinterest, but don't let it overwhelm you.
Shoot, I can't be on that thing.
I am not a chef by any means, and I'm not a cook of preciseness. I'm a cook of convenience. So what I did was I cooked a bunch of quinoa, and then I got a corn on the cob and just kind of sliced the corn off. If you want to get the canned corn, I just highly recommend that you rinse it off so you can get the preservatives and all the crap off. And I cut up some onions, tomatoes, bell pepper, salt, pepper, all that good stuff. Mixed it all together, and it was already warm. So that night I had it warm, but the rest of the week I'm eating it cold because it can be eaten cold. And this can be the meal, or you can add I had hot wings with it one day.
Yeah, or you can do like the shredded chicken. You can do your chicken. Like I was just eating, and that was good. And I made that like 4 days ago. and it was delicious.
This is probably 3 days old, but it was completely full. And I'm only
and shredded chicken in the crock pot does not get all like rubbery and nasty.
No. And the last time to jump up, I think I'm gonna. There's some crock pot. Oh, I was looking for a muffin.
It's gone, Jess.
No,
it's gone.
No. Two crock pot discussion.
Heart us up. Heart us up. Heart us up.
Heart me.
Can you guys hear the music? We gotta have some music.
Oh wait,
we like jams.
We're gonna do an interim while I get the crock pot set.
What are we doing? An M what?
An interim.
Oh, okay. You gonna sing?
Yeah.
All right. She's bringing the big old crock pot. Like, you don't know what a crock pot looks like.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe, like, international people don't know.
Guess what, Jill? I'm not gonna write you a love song.
You know where the bacon is?
I can't believe it.
I love it.
I'm not gonna write you a love song. Okay, back to serious.
Huh?
Cookie pan.
Do I have a cookie pan?
I don't, actually.
No.
Okay.
Oh, my daughter's so cute. She's here. We're here at Jess's house.
Yeah.
And, like, typically, Jess comes to my house to eat all the time. Go figure,
They all
right?
got burned.
So,
Sorry.
we're at Jess's house doing this broadcast, and my daughter, who's 15, Madison, over there, I don't know, she probably doesn't want me to show her.
There's no pan.
Well, she's looking for
She's
a cookie
cooking.
pan,
She's
and
cooking.
she doesn't realize that her mom bakes. I don't bake. I
Oh.
cook. I'm a stovetop cooker. I
Well,
don't
you
bake.
don't have a damn cookie sheet?
Seriously?
No, that's why I eat at your house. Okay, so anyway, yes, this is a regular run-of-the-mill crock pot, right? So this crock pot has saved me literally hundreds of dollars. So I'm going to tell you how to make a meal that will last a week that costs $5.
Oh, man, she's so good with money.
Okay.
She's so good with, like, the whole budgeting stuff. Like,
Yeah.
we're a good team, you know that?
Yeah.
We really are.
We are.
Because, like, my week, you know, not my week, but, like, yeah, I guess it's week. You're strong in some areas, and I'm strong in some areas. And
This in the oven.
we
Yeah,
got
that'll
good. We're good. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Good improvising, honey.
So what I do is, so I will take is anyone here if you're talking? Is there anyone there talking?
Yeah, there's two people.
Cool.
I don't know who they are.
Have you ever
They're not talking to us.
Have you ever broken down a chicken?
Oh, yeah. Do you stick a whole chicken in there?
No, I'm saying, but beforehand, has anyone ever like literally taken a chicken and cut into its individual pieces?
Before it's cooked?
Yeah.
No, I never did.
No, anyone?
Because that kind of grosses me out.
Okay. Well, I would be grossed out except for the fact that I've saved like a shit ton of money. So this is what I do.
Okay.
You take maybe I'll broadcast it, but I feel like PETA or someone's gonna get pissed. So I don't know. But what you do is you take the chicken and you cut the leg quarters, and then you cut the top part for the wing.
Yeah.
And then you cut the chicken breast down the middle, so that's 2 more pieces, and then you cut the back in
Do you
half.
have like a big ass knife? Like just karate chop that shit?
Karate chop that shit. Yes. Okay. And so what happens is then instead of spending all this money for just chicken breast, you can spend a whole lot less and like $2 for a whole chicken as opposed to 8 to 12 for the chicken breast. And if you have a big old family, that's a lot of chicken. And that's a lot of meals. So I will spend $2 on a chicken, put it in my handy dandy crock pot, and then I will put
You find chicken for $2?
2 like whole chickens?
Yeah.
$2.39. I just bought like 3 or 4 in the deep freeze.
Where?
In the deep freezer.
Where
Save your
at?
life. Kroger. I am the queen of manager special. So whenever there's that one little aisle on the side that's the manager special, it usually means it's about to go out.
Right.
Well, I grab that stuff first because it can go in the deep freezer. I
That's
probably
right.
have stuff in there from February.
That's really good that you do that. I didn't think about that. I don't have a deep freezer, but I mean, I guess a regular freezer
Call
would
me
work.
thrifty. Yeah.
Shit, I was like, I don't buy a $2 chicken. I'm like, where are you going? Because I go to Kroger.
Yeah, I go to Kroger, and but you'll totally get a lot of things that you can put in the deep freezer and use later. And so what I do is I'll put the whole chicken in here, breast side down, and then I'll add like, I don't know, it could be carrots. Sometimes I'll even add kale, celery, seasonings.
Do you do onion?
I do onion. I love onion. Garlic. Whatever you want. You put it in here, and that's it. And you let it cook. So
I used mine all last week.
Yeah, well, this is what I do, and I know it freaks some people out, and if you're like a fire marshal or something, you're not going to be happy with this statement, but whatever. So what I do is I cook it on high overnight, and then when I in the morning, if it's all done,
right,
I put it on warm. I leave it on warm the entire week.
Really?
I never take it off. It never comes out of that corner.
And it doesn't go bad?
Nope, because it's warming. It's at the right temperature.
Interesting.
And so, again, my child and I eat this all the time.
Yeah.
And
you're not sick.
We're never been sick.
I'm like, you're
and
not
so,
sick.
I mean, I might one day put it over brown rice. The
Nice.
next day, I might have some of this and make it into like a stew. Or I might just have chicken, and then we'll just get some vegetables. And
Yeah.
I'll just be honest, cornbread is never leaving my heritage.
Oh
so
my
I eat
God,
that.
I love me some cornbread.
I'm not saying that only
cornbread.
I'm not saying only African Americans have
Do you know
cornbread.
I
It's
never
a staple.
But I never had cornbread before coming here.
I'm sure you're northern.
Yeah.
You're
I was,
Yankee.
I'm a Yankee. I was
Yeah.
deprived.
And if it's not Jiffy, it doesn't count. That other stuff is a no-no. That's crap. And I know it's not healthy, but it's just, standard. And so anyway, crock pot, I will leave mine on, and it will be for the whole week. Or I'll do pulled pork, and we'll have pulled pork sandwiches, pulled pork salad.
Heck yeah.
Everything.
Well, yeah, and that's what I was trying to say, too.
And that takes literally
is
450 minutes.
It's super easy. It really is. You just have to take the time out to friggin' do it. Just like you have to make the time to work out. You have to make the time to, like I said before, brush your teeth, take a shower. I mean, this is a fun show.
No.
We're so entertaining.
So I'm like, what in
I think
the
we're
world?
entertaining ourselves.
I think we are.
I think people
What
will
if
like
those two
it.
people down there are us?
Oh my God. Really? Oh my God, that's hilarious.
No, it can't be because we logged in on the same thing.
I don't know.
Anyway,
whatever.
So yes,
People
again,
will see the recording.
and they're probably going to think
It's totally cool. We're going to have fun.
we're going to
have
do this
fun
a
here.
couple of times a week, but we got to get the numbers up. So
Yeah, we have to totally get the numbers up.
so I think we're going to
To
end.
give away like a bunch of stuff too.
Yeah. So the goal, by the way, next time is we want.
We.
I was being very tourist.
Yeah, I know we're under me right now.
Yeah, being very tourist. My bad. So we want to have a collected 300 people
Yeah,
online.
let's do 300.
And when there's 300 people online at any given point, we're going to give out just a bunch of prizes for every 50th person.
I do. I have a lot of goodies. And if you know me, you know I like gifts.
And I like gifts.
I like to give gifts.
She's a gift giver.
am.
I love to provide gifts. So I want you to get something out of this and also, get a gift.
Because I love
And-
to give away shit.
And if you come to our next session, which we'll announce on Facebook, Instagram, and everywhere else.
Yeah,
you
and
will-
tell your friends. Share this with them.
everyone that you bring as a share will get, you and that person will get a free ebook.
That's awesome.
And those ebooks, based on what I've been told by my accountant, should sell for about $10 each. So
Nice.
you're getting $10.
You know what? You need to show me that. I need to make an ebook.
Sure, I'll show
people
ya.
have asked me that. Yours are recipes and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, I can do that too. Everybody always wants my...
Do that.
Yeah, I just need to know the whole, computer stuff. I'm not a computer.
Oh, girl, me either. I seem to
I'm
be popping up and
hands-on.
down.
I'm hands-on, like, get your hands dirty. I'm not, like,
Whatever.
emerald, perfect, like,
your-
organized.
Get your hands dirty. Okay, so anyhow, yeah, so Crock-Pot will save your life and your budget.
Yes.
And anyone that tells me, when they say, I'm really low on money, I'm really short on money, the first thing I ask them is, have you bought a Crock-Pot? And they say no. And so I ask them to go buy one. And I've coached or worked with over 560 different challengers. I counted it.
Me too.
And every single one that had a struggle with food and food portioning, I had them buy a crock pot, a blender, because I had them drink Shakeology, which
Absolutely.
we'll have a whole session about that later. But when they had the tools, it was not nearly as hard to stick to a meal plan. Again, diet, just cut that word out of your vocabulary. It's not
Yeah, it's
dieting.
just a lifestyle change. And don't expect to change overnight. I mean, it takes 21 days to form a habit.
Right.
So it takes a while. Tracking too. Like, I used to have to track all my stuff when I first started my weight loss journey or whatever.
And I still track. I don't, you don't want to get obsessive with the scale, but you do want to look at, like I notice on days where I'm eating more, it's usually because I am, it's usually because I am working
not prepared
out more.
and not prepared.
No, well, because I'm working out more. So even on days when I'm teaching at the gym, I have to make sure that I've prepped things like this quinoa, and it can be eaten cold. So I can eat this.
Yeah, preparation is just the key. It's like you just have to be prepared, and then if you're not prepared, then you fail, right?
It's that failing to
Failing to prepare. I don't know.
I'm having camera shock. I don't understand.
Camera shock.
Yeah.
Camera shy.
Failing to prepare is planning to fail. Yes.
There you go.
Failure to plan. So, yeah.
Something like that.
That. And so you don't want to fail. So
But
don't.
you get the gist of it.
Right.
For sure.
So, I think that's my last gadget. Oh no. My kitchen is full of gadgets. One day I'll show them to you, and they're nice and pretty.
So how can we go to my house and eat all the time? Because you have all these gadgets.
Because you cook
Oh yeah.
and bake and make me like lick my fingers from lemon.
I'm your wife.
You're my wife.
I'm like your wife. You're my wife.
She's my wifey. What's up? So
What is that? I don't.
I know this is a food scale.
Oh, a scale.
So
I don't have one of those.
What you would be surprised about, what most people are surprised about, is you're eating. I don't say this word as much as Jill, but I'm gonna steal it. A shit ton more than you should. So, what happens is if you go to a restaurant, you get like a half a chicken breast. You're like, well, that's the serving, right? No, it's not the proper serving for you or for your body type unless you're like bodybuilding. So typically you're getting too much. And so I started using a food scale, which this is a cheap one. I think I got it from Target. It couldn't have been $8. And you're able to weigh your food. And so I would like to weigh my chicken. And I remember the first time I did it, I just cut a chicken breast in half and threw it in there. And I was like, oh my God. It was like basically 2.5 servings. And that's what I was eating is 1 serving.
Oh, wow.
So sometimes it's really just monitoring the amount of what you're eating,
right,
and the actual size. And I've had people just freak out, and I'm trying, and then I bring them in because I've started doing in-house consultations where we look at what they're eating, and I have them pull out their food, and they're like, well, I'm just eating this chicken tonight, and I'm only eating this much. We put it in there, and it's like double their serving,
right?
And so just because it comes in a single pack doesn't mean it's a single serving.
Right.
Maybe a single serving as packed, but it's not a single serving for your body.
Right.
And so that was the hardest thing for me to learn because I'm like, well, it says it's just 1, but it doesn't mean you need it all.
Right. Well, yeah, and I do that too with my clients.
And this is a
single
serving.
Definitely a single serving of wine. You need it after today. Oh yeah, how much does that weigh?
Too much. So, but yes, so a single, so having this is like essential, and like, I mean, this is nothing fancy. It's plastic. It actually is already cracked, but it works. And you're able to then see, as important as tracking your progress for your weight and all that stuff, it's equally, if not more important, to practice how you're doing with your food. And you can't do that if you're assuming I'm making this great recipe, it has asparagus in it, has all this stuff. That's fine. But what's the weight of the food? What's the weight? Your protein weight is going to be your killer. Right. And once I learned that is honestly where the weight came off. I started doing a Beachbody program called Max 30, and it forced me to look at all of the food that I was eating. And I did not want to because I felt like I work out so much, I'm great. But when I started looking at, okay, a whole banana is this, but that's a little bit more potassium or whatever that I need. So I cut the banana in half, eat half of it, and eat the other half the next day. So and those things came from doing programs and from going to nutritionists, doctor, and losing our Periscope. And
I dropped us, and I'm not even the one drinking.
yeah, I know. See, I handle my alcohol.
I'm holding it.
Okay.
There we go.
So I found that once I was able to get control of what I was eating and the amounts that I was eating,
Right.
I lost weight so rapidly. People thought I was doing something probably illegal or bad, which I did not, or that I had stopped eating. And I was going through a divorce, and I was at the healthiest eating that I had ever been because I was on a budget, and I wanted to make sure I was eating enough food for myself and my daughter. My daughter, again, she will eat anything. And back to Jill's story about my damn green beans.
Oh yeah, I make the best green beans ever. Go ahead, tell them the story.
Okay, so it's ridiculous. So Jill here has been a really good friend of mine. She's been really helpful in picking up my daughter from school every day because I couldn't make it in time with this awful DFW commute. And so she apparently makes green beans, and I don't know what she does with them.
They're fresh. They're fresh green beans. Yeah. I just steam them.
Yeah. So I use Jolly Green Giant, and so
don't do that. Don't use the can.
I know, but
Fresh.
it's easy.
Fresh, organic, and you know what? Organic is not expensive.
I
in the long run, of things.
I play with my hair and I get called out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways, her daughter loves my green beans.
She does. And so I actually was like, hey, honey, let's have some mashed potatoes with this and this of green beans. Those are not like Miss Jill's green beans. I'll pass. hurt my feelings, and so I was just like, Jill, cook the damn green beans forever, because apparently I'm not allowed to cook them.
They are so good the way that I make them.
And she likes asparagus. She ate Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, she loved the Brussels sprouts.
The bee sprouts.
Yeah, the bee sprouts that I made.
So, but it starts from an early age.
Yeah, see if our damn kids can eat it, then their kids can eat it.
So there's no reason to
no excuse. Make them your reason. Yeah. And it starts with you guys, the adults. You have to start making healthy choices. And then your kids are just going to eat what you eat.
You own the kitchen. I used to know parents who locked the kitchen freezer or the refrigerator door after hours.
Yeah, heck yeah. That's what I tell my kids. I'm like, get out of the kitchen. It's closed.
Yeah.
No snacking. How long have we been on? Holy crap-a-moly. It's like 8:22, so like an hour.
Wow, really?
Is that normal, I wonder, for Periscope? But
so we're going to close out here. But
we're super awesome, and we'll be back again.
So a couple of things.
Okay.
God, you don't like to share.
Girl, your hair is in the way. It's in my frame.
I think you're judging me. Okay. My hair is bananas, yo. Right?
There we go. Oh, we got to lean back.
Lean back. That's hilarious.
That's the old
Maddie
jam.
is like, oh
old
my
jam.
God.
Old jam.
So I wanted to leave you with some takeaways, and then also to ask.
I love it. She's got takeaways because she's so organized, unlike me.
OCD. So I wanted to leave you with some takeaways as well as like some homework. So maybe if you come back next week, you can chat a little more, not be so scared we don't bite.
Yeah, like the people that
just bit the screen.
The people who are going to be on the recording and stuff. Yeah, definitely come check us out again. And what's their homework? Ooh, I love homework.
I like homework too. Happy song, perfect. Happy. So the 3 takeaways. One is that healthy can be tasty. As you saw, I was literally about to lick this plate of lemon thingies, and that was probably
the lemon muffins. Yeah.
Yeah, and 3 more over there, right? Are they mine?
Yeah, they're yours.
Cool. Yes. Excuse me. Thank you. Again. Excuse me. Sorry. So healthy doesn't have to be gross. If someone ever made you drink like a shake that involved like eggs and nastiness, you are not Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's ridiculous.
You're not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. Are you bodybuilding? No. You're a mom or a dad.
That's so gross.
And you want freaking food.
It's like so old school too, right?
I've seen people do it. I
know. Ugh.
Stop that. Just eat regular food.
Yeah.
And so healthy doesn't have to be gross or involve raw eggs and nastiness. You can eat healthy by just tweaking the recipes you like with good things. I had no idea that you can make a muffin flourless, and now that's a new goal because I do like muffins. I don't like cookies. I like muffins.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, I put it in the food processor.
No, I'm just going to come to your house and ask you to do it.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I'm not going to do it.
She's not going to do it.
I'm coming to have you. I'll watch.
Okay.
Number 2 is portions. And I showed the quinoa salad thing.
And then this is mine.
Yeah.
So I put the meat and the veggies.
She has a portion of air.
Well, but this is the container I use. So I just have these totally stacked up in my fridge. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yes. But when you do
just
that,
grab and go.
Big fan of Pyrex and all that, but again,
here comes the rainbow. Me.
Something like this where you can portion out your food. I actually am what I do every morning before I leave. Most of my lunches are portioned more so than dinner, so I will use a big bowl like this to go ahead and put in like something that I want to marinate, so when I come home I can just throw it on the grill, put it in the oven or whatever.
Oh, I thought she said she was going to marry me.
I will if you cook all my food and muffins.
Oh, I do already. Here, can I have some of that?
Portion control, and as part of portion control, again, if you can afford a cheapo scale, and actually if you coming back next week, let us know how much the scale really costs you, and I'm really surprised if you spend over $10. At Amazon, if you're a Prime member, no shipping, and you can get the scale. Scale will save your life. And you'll see that you're eating a lot more.
I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, it's so simple. I love it.
What's terrible, me being a trainer and a coach, and I don't even have a meat measure.
You're slacking.
I like to measure my meat.
You're slacking.
Oh God,
that
was bad.
Chill.
Sorry. Damn,
no one's ever gonna watch this again.
I know.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna watch it.
I know. And then third, the takeaway or meal prep tips, and we pretty much gave those, but the biggest of them being find food that you like. Like if I don't, what's that one thing I hate? There's a lot of them.
Really?
Oh my God, sour cream's gross. I don't eat that anyway.
You're crazy.
Yogurt.
Mexican food right now.
I know, but I don't like. Oh, what is that everyone eats? Cottage cheese. gross.
Ugh.
There's so many things where you can make with cottage cheese. Well, how about I just am not going to do that? So don't create a meal plan that's full of stuff you're not going to eat.
Right.
Because
Just stick with what you know. Stick with what you like and what you know, and it's just about portion control, like we said, but make in bulk. No, she doesn't even share her wine with me. I shared my muffins with her.
No, you ate the last of it. Actually.
I did.
That's really rude.
I did.
And so, but no. So by getting the foods that you like and the meals that you like, you will be more inclined to text while you're on Periscope. And
I'm trying to tell Facebook they need to check the recording out.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Then I'm not going to be mad. And so you're able to then get a better idea as to what you do and don't like. And I do highly recommend, this is just a little me thing, if you're going to season your food, go light on the salt. If you have iodized salt, throw that stuff out the window. Try some Himalayan salt.
Yeah, I love the pink
sea
salt.
Pink, yes, anything.
That's what Berkeley calls it. Pink salt, mommy.
Pink salt. And it's good stuff. And in using that, you're going to use a better quality salt. It's not near as salty, and your sodium levels aren't going to shoot up off the radar. And then also, Mrs. Dash is a good seasoning. And just keep track of how things taste, because your taste buds are going to change, and they're changing because you're eating better.
Yeah, you're going to feel better too.
Right. And so I think that's it. The 3 takeaways.
Yeah.
So, and I'll post them or something.
And I think we're good. I mean, we'll be talking to you guys more about food prepping stuff and, getting the kids involved in easy recipes for them, because I've done those recipes with the girls and they love it. So we might even have them on here. We'll just shoot the camera around and have them mixing some stuff up. And but yeah, totally stick with us. Follow us. What are you under? Are you under just Jessica
I am
Jenkins?
at one Jess Jenkins.
Oh,
on
one
Twitter.
Jess Jenkins.
One Jess Jenkins.
And I'm just Jill Donovan. The Jill Donovan.
The Jill Donovan.
So I just try to keep my name the same so that, I don't, so nobody has to try to find me.
Oh, it makes me
under some weird name, So just keep it basic.
So any questions before we head out?
I guess not with those 2 people.
Well, we appreciate you. And only because we're going to go out with some theme music, I'm going to put this up on the screen and we're taking off. Love, Jess, and Jill.
Woo! I know, we popped that cherry.
We popped that cherry.
Hey, it shows me.
Move out of the way.
Just kidding. All right. I think we need to stop.
Stop it. Go ahead.
All right. Mwah. Peace and love.